Three, two, one. Market is open. Going to be watching. Let me put it on the video. Put it on the video. Video jumping at the beginning. Money Monday. Let's get it. Pop up to 118. On in video. These contracts are kind of expensive right now. Let me switch over to the spot and see what's happening. Video. Cut that off. Yeah. Auto. Okay. Let's switch some things up. Like, let me see. The 3 minutes should be popping up now. Okay, thank you. Sure. Webull be tripping sometime. Gotta get it together. All right, now we see them counters. We have been going on a downtrend this morning. Let me get back to the contracts. They are kind of expensive this morning. There they are. I mean, I ain't anything right now on this Money Monday. Have a nice run up. Let me switch it to that 1 minute. Seems like I'm having the same problem I was having with StreamYard with Restream.
Down got accepted into Howard College in San Antonio.
Okay.
I have to take it.
Okay, that's good. Get back on the video. And see, coming back down to the downside. Trying to figure out how I fixed it the last time. Video pumping and I'm missing the pump, bro. Let's see. Let's switch it to that. I gotta switch it to something else. think what I did last time, take this. I think I took off the indicators. It's a shame, bro. I gotta take off the EMAs for it to work. Let's see if that fix it. Yeah. Something about the EMAs, bro. I don't know. Now let me try to put them back on. Let's see. Yeah, that'd be the problem every time I add in those. Oh, getting up to support. Man, that video booming. Video booming. Let's just get on that 1 minute count. Okay. Let me check on my contracts. Get back. Today is kind of slow. No, not today. It's kind of slow. I'm kind of slow. I'm moving slow today, bro. Yeah, I'm moving slow today. I got the October 4th, 123 calls, 120.91. I got the 123 October 4th calls on the video. We're approaching 121. We're approaching 121. Pre-market, we kind of stumbled. You know, the market stumbled this morning in pre-market. So we are in the regular session now, and we had a run-up. We opened at 118, a $2 gap up in like 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first 10 minutes. I'm in on the video to this run up. I'm in. Need one candle break. Up 2%. Break that 190. Looking for the 190 break. Looking for the 190 break. Slight little pullback. Ooh, broke it. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Hit the 191, 121. Hit, yeah, good break, good break, good break, good break, good break, good break, good break. I'm out. I'm out 7% on that one. Up to that 121.10 high of the day. One trade on the day so far. Quick in and out. On the upside, y'all. 12%. Excuse me. That was 12% on that trade. 12%. In and out, real quick. First 10 minutes of the day. Money Monday, let's go. a 12% on the upside of NVIDIA. See, I seen this morning, we had this dump, right? This big dump pre-market. I was like, oh man, it must gonna be another down day. Okay, cool. I'll just go for the downside. But when it opened, we hit skyrockets. We hit skyrockets, right? Pullback, skyrocket. And you know, I like on the upside, I like those little pullbacks and the skyrocket. I said, okay, that's something, okay. We go shoot back up. Pullback. I got in at the pullback, rolled it up to this next candle, and I rolled it up. And when I seen that tail, I got out. 12%. Perfect entry, perfect exit. Perfect entry, perfect exit. Yeah, and I will be looking at this trade on the replay. I gotta stop putting it on phone mode though, because I think it's kind of small on phone mode on the screen right here. Maximize. Let me see what this gonna do, y'all. I guess it takes me off. But if you see it like I'm seeing it, I got in right here, rolled it up to this high of the day. Once I seen that tail, like I always talk about the tails, I got out before the drop. 12%, almost 13% on that trade. If you seen that, let me try it again. Yeah, almost 12% on that trade. I'm looking for the run up to here, which is, let me go back to there, which is 121, almost 122. Now we headed to the down. Well, stock sniper, will you turn around and pull the put contract? Well, as you can see, that tail came, and then it turned around on the next candle. We seen red. Now, right now, to try to get in at a put contract, that wouldn't be a good idea. The perfect put contract would have been right along up here. Like, as soon as I got out of that call contract, I could have flipped it. You know, I could have flipped it at the 121 and rolled it back down to support. Matter of fact, let me go and put my lines in right now. My morning lines. Okay. Change that to red. That's support. Let me change this one. This one is it's green now because it's no longer resistance. It is now what? It's now support, stock sniper. Okay. Let me move this. Okay, there we go. Now we in the middle. That's no man's land. But we looking for the push up to 122. Because I mean, if you don't remember, I'm in another contract that's long term on NVIDIA, right? I got another contract that expires October 18th in 2 weeks on NVIDIA. So I'm looking for this break. I'm looking for this break up to right here. Now the fact I need to change that color to red because that is resistance line right here. It's old support, but now it's new resistance. It's new resistance. Wild stock sniper. It's new resistance now because overnight pre-market we had that dump. We had that dump. So now it is resistance. It's strong resistance. It's strong resistance because that high of the day, that big run up we had Friday evening, boom, right there, right around 122. That's resistance as well. As you see, we move it up into this other channel. We move it up into the other channel. Now, this line is going to get ready to turn into support. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you say, boy, that's a whole lot of lines on stock sniper. Yeah, that's the support and resistance. Your support and your resistance lines are main are the main buy and sell targets. It's a buy zone, sell zone, buy zone, sell zone. If you was looking on my trade, once it broke this support, that was my buy zone. I got in for the run up. To the run up to what, Stock Sniper? To resistance. Then if you seen, I got out on that counter. I got out. Yeah, in and out, quick. In and out, real quick. Now we up to resistance. Playing around that resistance line. Are we gonna fall back down to support? Or are we gonna break resistance fully, and move on up to the next line and make this support and move back up to that resistance line up here? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we get back up to 122 like we was last week. You know. They got the news, see Nvidia got that news that China don't want to deal with them. For some reason, China does not want to mess with Nvidia. Like as far as doing business with them, as far as the chips. But the thing is, well, Stock Sniper, that shouldn't be big news. What made it semi-big news is that Nvidia is a Chinese company. The guy that owns Nvidia, the CEO, he is a Chinese. And for China, like, say, okay, we don't want to buy no chips from y'all. That was kind of bad news for Nvidia. So with that, we had that big dump on down. So that's what hurted us Friday. Because we were up to, let me switch. We were up to the 120. We was headed towards 125, bro. We was headed towards 125 until that news hit. Once China said, nah, we don't want to do business with y'all, bro. We don't want to spend no money with you. People sold off. Now, if China would have said, yeah, we gonna do business with y'all, then we'd have had the next leg up to possibly 130. But China said they don't want to do no business, so that led to some sell-offs. That's why we went down, in my opinion. But that's what it seemed like what happened. China didn't want to do business with their homeboy, basically. Nah, man, I ain't trying to do no business with you, bro. We're gonna do business with somebody else. And that could have been if China would have said, yeah, we're gonna buy y'all chip. That's billions of dollars worth of sales. So that's what happened there. Now we back up under resistance. We're back up under resistance. Yeah, perfect. Now we back up under resistance. Looking for the break of resistance or back on down to support inside of this channel. So just watching right now. Let's see what the overall market is doing, which is the SPY on the way up. And you see how those lines are perfect. Well, this should be right there. That's the floor. This is the ceiling. Should be right about there. There. That's the floor, and that is the ceiling. We are inside the channel. We are barely 20 minutes in the market right now. Okay, let's see what Microsoft doing. Going down. Let's see what Amazon is doing. Looks like, does Amazon look just like the SPY? Let's see. Kind of similar. Yeah. Let's see. AMD, another chip company. They looking like, yeah, they moving on up. Facebook, moving on up. Let's see what Apple is doing. Apple had been down. See, I should have stayed into them calls, bro. Now, see, I got out of those calls for a small loss last week. But if I would have held, I'd have been up right now because Apple has recovered and now it's back up to 231. But I had to cut my losses on that Apple call that I had that was holding on for like I think it was a 3-week call, and Apple took a big dive. I bought it at the wrong position, the wrong spot in the first place. But I could have held it because it expired. It was due to expire Friday. So if I'd have held on to it, I would probably be in the green right now. But I just went on and cut my losses on that Apple trade. Yeah. Apple rolling this morning. Okay, what else? Netflix. Mm, they doing okay. Tesla, see what Tesla up to. Tesla had that big sell up like Nvidia. So okay, let me see what this. This the company that and the feds are investigating them. They had a big dump off. What day was that? Let me go out to 15 minutes. Yeah, see, they had that big dump off Monday, Thursday. News came out that they were under investigation for some type of fraud. Yeah, big companies fraud people too. And look, big sell off all the way down, basically $100 sell off. Wow. Now the news is over. Nobody's talking about it anymore. So everybody's starting to buy back in. Another AI company, SMCI, Supermicro Computer. That's another AI company. Okay, let me get back to NVIDIA. Thank you for joining the stream. I am your host, the Stock Sniper. One trade so far, 12%, 12.88% to be exact. Perfect entry, perfect sale. I will go back and look at that trade later on tonight. That's the beauty of streaming. I can go back and look at my trades. Yep, I can go back and go over it and see what I can learn from it. Okay, now we're on the way up. I'm looking for that 122 break. No, that 120, yeah, that 122 break. I need to move this right at 120. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm looking for the 122 break. Yeah, 122. Yeah, looking for this 122 break. We go turn around. So we hit that ceiling and turn around and come right back down. Yeah, I'm looking to get back here, bro. Like we were Friday evening, I'm looking to get back up here. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking to get back over here. Before the day end, we need to get back up here and just start moving back on up. Wait. That. I guess. I just leave it like that. We're on the 30-minute. Let me get it back on the 3-minute. All right. Ooh, whoa. Dang, big tail. That's on the 3-minute though. Okay. Yeah, we headed back up there. See that perfect bounce? Bounce. Bounce. Can we get the break? That's the question. Can we get back above 121?
Moment in China. Yeah, I think when you look at the euro area, I think it's the fact that the data has been slowing, inflation has come down, pretty rapidly as well. And I think the ECB is not that far
30 minutes in, 30 minutes in.
Going into a more aggressive sequential rate cutting path. We expect that to commence from October itself. So I think that, I really don't think the ECB is that far behind. I think some of the euro strength recently reflects perhaps the better impulse from China and the fact that the policymakers in the euro area have been somewhat more hawkish relative to the front-footed response we've seen in the US. But that's going to change.
And is that what holds the euro? I mean, the euro up here at around 110, 111, this kind of zone. Is that what?
Now I can test out and see what's going on. Okay, back to there.
I think that's exactly right. I think it's the fact that ultimately we see ECB policy catching down to kind of the where the Fed is, but also the fact that on the US side of things still look pretty solid. Activity growth is solid. We are expecting a solid payroll growth, stay slightly above the consensus number. If you see that play out, if you see the kind of reassuring data we've had on things like jobless claims over the past few weeks show up also in the payrolls report, it's going to be hard to keep putting the dollar on the back foot.
So, Kamaksha, if I do want to express somehow the renewed optimism around China, if I can't do it in the euro, can I do it in the renminbi? How do I show this moment where Chinese officials clearly have more in the pipe to help the economy?
You're absolutely right. I think there is something distinct about this bout of Chinese stimulus. It seems more coordinated. There are more measures in the pipeline. It seems to have more buy-in from the highest echelons of the policymaking establishment. It also seems pretty directly aimed at putting a floor in the equity market. So I think that's the most direct way I think you're supposed to express that renewed China optimism. I don't think CNY is the place to do it. I think they don't particularly want to, much stronger, more aggressive appreciation of the renminbi. But there are other China-exposed currencies, places like the Aussie dollar that could, benefit in the short term. Across the EM world, places like the Chilean peso, the Korean won, even the South African rand, I think have been benefiting from this broader cyclical upswing.
Okay, Kamaksha, really appreciate your time this morning. Thank you for joining us. That is Kamaksha Trivedi of Goldman Sachs. Man, let's get to some of the other top stories that I'm trending on your terminal this morning. Volkswagen has posted its second profit warning in 3 months. Stellantis has also slowed its outlook for the year.
That support line. We broke that support line. As I was saying, bounce, crack of the support line. kind of a semi head and shoulders. Let's see, it might be 1 minute. Semi head and shoulders. You can see that's a shoulder, that's a semi head, and that's kind of a shoulder. That's a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. And I'm gonna try to get ready to load up my second contract. Only problem I have is that for some reason, Webull does not let me put up my indicators. Yeah. Once I put up my indicators, I gotta keep that VWAP. But yeah, it's messing up with the indicators again. I can make a whole new board if I need to. Yeah, I can make a whole new board if I need to. Okay. Touch of that VWAP. We broke support. I'm not in nothing right now. I'm just looking. I am 1 for 1 on the day, on this Money Monday. On the 3 minute. Let me switch back to the 1 minute. As we come up on 35 minutes in the market. Let's see. We are starting to head down. Already did 112% on the way up. Now I'm putting myself in position to take it to the downside. The perfect trade would have been if I'd have got in right here with a stop loss of up here to the downside. It'd have been straight. If I do it now, it would be chasing, but I'm already up 12%. So I'm sitting there thinking, should I pull the trigger and have a stop loss around 5%? Let's see what's gonna happen. If it touches back up to here, let's see. We're on 1 minute candles. We got a bounce right now. I got to move. Let's see what it's gonna do. If it's gonna get, I'm gonna go and do that now. Put in another line because that is now what stop sniper. That is now a support line. This is now, oh, that's too skinny. There's a resistance line. That's too skinny too. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, boom, broke support. Broke my support. Will it bounce off of it? Let's wait and see what the next candle gonna say. Well, okay, now it's gonna bounce. There go that tail. It's bouncing right now because of the tail. Let me rearrange it. Going above VWAP. Great bounce off that 119.75 area. See, I still got my contract loaded. I still got my put contracts loaded. If it breaks below this green line, which is support, I will pull the trigger to the downside. But it's bouncing really, really nice off the support line. Okay. Boom. Pull the trigger. Looking for the break. We're on 1 minute candles. Looking for the break. Looking for the drop. Can we get it? Yes, we got it. Yes. Come on, keep going. On that support line break. Perfect trade. Go, keep going. Yes. Ow. Another 15%. Another 15%. 2-0 on the day. 2-0 on the day. Another perfect trade to the downside this time. To the downside. Okay, let me recap for my educational purpose only. When I watch this later on tonight, I was looking for that support break. Broke support. Got in on the break. Hit it all the way down. Seen a little bit of tail and got out right around 119.50. Perfect trade. Will I do it? Let me see. Up 30% on the day. Let me see. Let's see. That tail indicates a reversal. I didn't switch it fast enough. I was going to switch it. My first trade of the day was that to the upside. I got in and got out on the up. Then the second trade was just then I got in that it'll go down. And I was trying to flip it to ride it back up. But I couldn't change my contracts fast enough. I missed it. Now it's subject to go right back up here to resistance now. I missed it. I missed that trade to the upside. I wasn't fast enough on switching from puts back to calls. Yeah, I missed that one. I wasn't fast enough switching my trades. See, I'm new to using Webull, so I'm not as fast. And if I was on Charles Schwab, my original brokerage, I'd have been in already because I know Charles Schwab very, very well. I'm faster with Charles Schwab, but I'm doing Webull. I like Webull, so I got to get my timing down with Webull. Yeah, I like Webull. I just got to get my timing down. I missed that trade on the way back up. I missed it. So, man, but let me see what's gonna happen right here at the support at the resistance line. So now it's going back up to the resistance line. Let's see, will it break resistance? I'm 2 for 2 on my trade. 2 for 2. Man, I wish I could have got that third one. This one right here. I wish I could have got this one, but I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough. Man. But I still got that put contract still loaded just in case it breaks this support line again. And I got my finger on the trigger just in case. Just in case. I'm hoping that it get back up to here because on the flip side, I got an NVIDIA call that I got in my back pocket that's a long term, that's not a day trade, that's at least a week hold. So I need, even though I'm hitting these trades going to the downside, I need NVIDIA to go up here. I need NVIDIA to break this 122 for my contract that I got in my back pocket that I'm just holding on to. I'm holding on to that contract for at least another week because it does not expire until October 13th. So I got that one contract in the background that has nothing to do with these day trades. So I'm thinking about that one too. As we still go down, even though I'm hitting these trades to the downside, I'm red on my NVIDIA long-term hold. Yeah, I'm red on my NVIDIA multi-day hold. So I need okay. Here we go again below support. Here we go again below support. I'm in again for the second time. Yeah, I feel. Look like I'm gonna get stopped out on this one. Let's see. Let's see. Almost got stopped out, but I'm in. I'm gonna have to get out. I'm in. Let's see. We need to drop. We need to drop. Come on. We need to drop. Come on. Come on. You gonna stop me out? Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of this one. Let's see. Okay. Once I'm green, I got to get out. Okay, I'm up. 55, 56, 4%. Keep on going. Ooh. Keep going. I got to get out. Out. 5% win. I had to get out, man. I had to get out of that one. I almost got stopped out, though. I almost got stopped out of that trade to the downside. It started once you seen that green, it started to go back up to my I almost got stopped out, bro. I almost got stopped out. I thought it was gonna go back up above support and get back into this channel, but it didn't do that. I had to get out. When I seen that green and I started saying, I might have to get out, I'm gonna have to get out. It was coming close to my stop loss. You know what I'm saying? It was coming close to my stop loss, but it reversed when we got the dump. Once I got green, I had to go and get out because I'm looking for a reversal. I had to go and get out of that one, but I still got 5% out of it. 2 trades back to back, the same trade. Boom to the downside, boom to the downside. Yeah. To the downside. Now look, it might flush now, but I will not get back in. Because I almost got stopped out, bro. I almost got stopped out. I think I got in a little bit too soon on that one. I got in a little bit too soon. So when I go back and rewatch this trade, I'll be able to really see if I got in too soon or too late. But I almost got stopped out. But it went down. And I just went on it. Once I seen I was green, I just went on and got out. Because I did not want it. I was not gonna let this trade, that particular trade, go above this line right here. I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna, if I would have got stopped out, hey, I would have just took the quick stop loss. Yeah, if it would have went up above this line, see, look, now it's doing what I needed it to do, but it didn't do that. Once I pulled the trigger, it started to reverse. So when it started to reverse, I started saying, whoa, it looked like I'm gonna get stopped out. But I held a little bit. It didn't hit my stop loss, which was, my stop loss was here. My stop loss was right there. And it didn't hit my stop loss. And it turned down, and I just got out with the 5%. With the 5% gain, I just got out. So I'm up 35% today. That's 3 trades within not even an hour. That's 3 trades within an hour. Hey, I had to get out. For sure. I had to get out of that one. Overlay. For some reason, no internet. That can't be right. I guess, bro. I'm having a little difficulty. Can't see my comments at all. Can't see my comments at all. I ain't tripping. That's not the purpose anyway. Now, looks like we're trying to get back inside of support because we almost got back in there right here when I was in that trade. But it's a great thing I was able to get out with a 5% win because it looks like it want to climb back inside of this channel. Yep, that's exactly what it's about to do. Climb right back in the channel. You be like, man, Stock Sniper, you calling these plays? Yeah, I'm calling because I'm used to reading these charts and I know how they move. I know how these companies move. I just know. So, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong, I just cut my losses quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, If I'd have got out of that trade, my loss would have probably been, it would have been small, 2 or 3% loss. I try to minimize my risk and maximize my gains. And I ain't tripping. If I got to get out, I get out. But I'm gonna get out with a 2 or 3% loss. No more than that. I watch, I pay attention, you know what I'm saying? And I see what it's gonna do. And if it don't do what I need it to do, I get out. Like right now, it hit, well, that's resistance now. It's hitting resistance. But from these candles over here, it's giving me an indication that it want to break through and make this support again. I can't get in on the trade because I already almost got caught this time. I almost got caught. But by the grace of God, it went down and I didn't get stopped out. I'm not going to take the chance right now. Well, why Stock Sniper? Why you don't want to, it's hitting resistance. It's not breaking. It's not making this support. Why don't you just get in and to the downside? I'm not going to do that because I almost got caught right here. Okay, then Stock Sniper, why don't you go in for it on the upside? I'm not going to go in for it to the upside because we are headed down, right? So I don't have an indication right now. We are headed. Let me change. I got to change this color to this dark color. Uh-oh. No. Erase. Go back. Trend line. Yeah, I want a trend line. We are headed down, right? So I know we're headed down. So that might be too low. I might just leave it right here. Yeah. We're headed down on the day. So right now, I just sit back and watch. Now, this is support right there. To that's the bounce earlier this morning that I called. This bounce. No, I didn't know, not this bounce. I think I called this bounce. But this was a bounce this morning. That is support. That's support. So now, move that there. Move that up to here. There. All the way down there. Boom. So now we're going to see what it's going to do. Now I'm going to move the time frame to a 5-minute just for right now. See? Support, support, support. So, and we are headed down. My next trade would be, let me see. I think that's pretty cool. My next trade would be to the downside. I got the same contracts loaded if we can get down here, which is 1 minute. If we break this, that'll be my next trade. Until then, I'm just going to watch. That'll be my next trade. If we break down on support right here. Yeah, that'll be my next trade. Let me go to the 30-minute. Why I keep switching, bro? Let's see. 17. See, I look back and see what happened in the past. Resistance. Resistance. That's another support line. I'm not gonna put that in yet. That's almost $2 away. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down there too. Yeah. I gotta change that color. Yeah, the green, because that's support as well. Round 118. Okay, let me get back to the 1 minute to the daily. Okay. We're starting to move up. But see, we bouncing off the support really, really well. See, we bounce off the support. Even though this line ain't too much accurate, right there, that's more accurate. See, you gotta keep moving. That's the thing. You gotta keep moving the lines. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, it broke the downtrend. Okay. It broke that downtrend, which is this line right here. It finally broke it because we've been going down. With this line being here, that established a downtrend, but it breaks the downtrend. And now we're back inside of the channel. Now we're back inside of the channel. Okay. What time is it? 9:30. Move. 9:30. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. Moving on up. Get a drink of water. Okay, stop smacking. When is your next trade? Right now, I'm just gonna hold on to my hands because we got a double bottom right here. That'd have been a nice trade up to the upside because of this double bottom, but that was not my plan. My plan was for the downside, so that wasn't my plan. Once we break this, I'm gonna erase this downtrend because we're clearly out of the downtrend now. The daily downtrend, we're clearly out of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna erase that right now. Okay. Now we are in this channel trying to go up inside this other channel. Let's see if we can break resistance. That's support, the floor. This is resistance, the ceiling. Only what? Third floor. This is the first floor, this is the second floor. Now we're going up to the third floor. Can we bust through that ceiling and go to the third floor? There go the tail that I always talk about. That tail is an indicator of a reversal, but it's a small tail. It's a small tail, but it is a small indication of a reversal. It's not 100%, but it is an indicator that we're going to go down. That's what it is. It's an indicator, these tails. So it was a perfect hit of the ceiling for a reversal back down. Perfect. Off the resistance line. And we're starting to lose buyers and sellers. Volume is starting to go down. So that's another indicator to let me know to hold my hand, because there's one thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to stay in these contracts long at all. And the slower these candles start to move, that's the longer I would have to stay in the contract. And I'm not trying to stay in these contracts long. A minute, or a minute and a half at the most. But one touch, two touch, and we hit it back down off the ceiling, which is, this is resistance. We got a double top on the resistance, and we got a double bottom on the support. Like, if you've been watching this for 2 or 3 weeks, you should have a good indication on when to get in and when to get out, which is at the support and at the resistance. If you get in right here on the upside, you got to have a stop loss up under the support line. If you thinking that it, not thinking, but if your research and analysis have you saying by studying the chart, okay, it's gonna break support, then when you get in, you got to get in below the support line and have a resistance, or have a stop loss above the support line. And that's the same thing as the downside. This is resistance. It touches resistance. Okay, boom, I get in right here and I ride it down. But my stop loss would be up here on the reverse side. You can clearly see these trades, bro. You can clearly see them. Support, resistance. And then you got to see, okay, that's why I say trading is from 8:30 to 10. Closer we get to lunch, the lower these candles are going to be. That means that there's less people buying. Like now, I did 3 trades already. I'm chilling. These candles slow down. Now, okay, but up to what? Resistance again. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. It's looking like it's going to break through resistance because I don't see a tail yet. Now we'll see the next candle. What's going to happen? See? $126, $120. We see a little bit of the tail now. Let me make that a little bit. We see a little bit of the tail now. There. We see a little bit of the tail. Indicated that it's going to go down. Stop loss right there. Mental trade. I'm not in. I'm mental trading. My stop loss is 12.30. I might stretch it to 12.40, but my stop loss is in between 12.30 and 12.35. I'm in right now, right? With a stop loss of right there. That's my stop loss. Let's see what happens. The next candle didn't form. I got to try to get out. This is a mental trade. It's practice, basically. Let me move this out of the way. That's my stop loss. 12, 120, 34. That's my stop loss. The next, okay, it's about to flush. Now, let's see. These are 1 minute candles. Got 30 seconds left on this candle. Now I can move my stop loss down to what? Break even. I move my stop loss down. I'm up now. The next candle, 20 seconds for the next candle. Looking for the flush. This is a mental trade. I'm not in. It's mental. Okay, we got 10 seconds left on this candle. My stop loss now is break even. What I got in at is now my break even. It's not stop loss anymore. It's break even. So now I can't what? I can't lose it all now. Okay, 5. Okay, the next candle already formed. Let's see if it's going to break. Now I move my stop loss where? Right here. Now I'm at stop gain. It's fumbling around this 1 minute candle too much. Now it's breaking down. You know what? 30 seconds left in this candle. I see that tail. I'm out. Quick like that. But I was not in that trade. That was just an example. That was a mental trade. I'm out now. Once I see this, I'm out. I just ran through a trade, a mental trade. But that's the process right there. That was the perfect example of the process. And if you've been watching, you see it should be easy. It should be getting very, very clear on how these trades work. Now, I mean, some people do snake skin Randy, right? And not get out, just hold and just keep that stop gain, keep it there and just ride it out. When you hear me say snake skin Randy, that's what I'm talking about. Just ride, just sit and just hold it. But that's not my plan. That's not what I do. I don't do that. Because I know it'll turn around like that. I want to get in and out. I'm the stock sniper. I want to get in and out. Like this. Okay. Big green tail. That, and then it's bouncing off the VWAP. That tells me that it's a great possibility, 80%, because we're about numbers, that it's going to go right back up to this what? Resistance line. Let's see if I'm right. This big tail right here shows me is an indicator that is going to push back up here to where it came from. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. It did it this time. It did it here on the tail. It did it here on the tail. That's twice. Let's see. And then this tail is a high tail. This tail is lower. This tail is higher. This tail is a little bit higher, but we are turning red. We need it to go back green. We need this candle to go back green. We got 5 seconds left on this candle. 2, 1, next candle. Next candle. Trying to push back up to where? This resistance line. Let's see. It's having a little trouble. It's having a little trouble, but it's trying to get back up there. It's trying to get back up there. Oh, not a good sign. Not a good sign. We got an upside down tail to the up. Not a good sign. So now we got a tail here and we got a tail there. So now it could go either way. Because it's like this tail is the indicator that it's gonna go up. This is this tail is the indicator that it's gonna go down. 2, 1, next candle. Yep. So if I was in, I would be getting out right now. because I don't like this lower tail and that upper tail. I don't like that. I don't like that sign. So that's telling me that it's gonna stand between this lower tail and this upper tail. And I don't want to take a chance. So I will get out. But still might push up to this resistance line by looking at this tail and that tail. But it's a battle going on right now between the buyers and the sellers. It's a battle going on. 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're waiting on the next counter. 2, 1. Next counter. Stock Sniper, how did you know when each one of these candles gonna change? Because I got a whole, if you see me keep looking over to the side, I got a whole nother setup over here. And on this setup, I'm able to look at each time on each candle. On these 1 minute candles, I can see 30 seconds left on this candle. We got 30 seconds left. 27. It's a timer over here that I'm looking at on each candle. On this setup, that I got a whole nother setup over here to the side. A whole nother screen, a whole nother brokerage account over here that I'm looking at. Now we flushing down. Boy, if we get back down here to this trade, I'm gonna pull another one to the put side. If we can break this right here, this would be more of a break, but I don't think we're gonna get down there. 9:43 left. I've been live. How long? Hour and 13 minutes. I ain't got that much long left. I'm trying to keep these lives right here in between 1 hour and an hour and 30 minutes. I'm 3 trades in. The only way I would trade again is if we break this and break this. But by the time we get down here, I'm gonna be gone. But if we break this within the next 15 minutes, I will get in on another trade. Until then, I'm just holding my hands. But we are building higher lows. We building higher lows. We are building higher lows. Let's see. Okay, let's go. You know, I like to go through these other companies. Let's see what's going on with SMCI. Had a run up, pullback. Microsoft, run up, pullback. Amazon, down. Google, headed down. AMD, headed down. Facebook is still at open. Yeah, they still at they open, even. Apple, headed down. SPY, the overall market, headed up to resistance. Let's see. Let me go through these other ones. Netflix, headed down. Nvidia, who we were just looking at, headed down but trying to make a recover. Tesla, big sell-off. Okay, SPY. Let's see. We are up to resistance on SPY. We broke resistance on the 1 minute. We broke resistance on SPY. We broke resistance. Let me switch my contracts. Now I'm on the spot. The overall market. I'm gonna move over to the spot. I'm gonna cut this off. Okay. SPY. S&P 500. Contracts. Yeah, these contracts are kind of cheap on the SPY. 1 minute. We are already up to resistance. So put contract is on play. We gotta hit resistance, downturn. Hit resistance, downturn. Hit resistance, broke it to the high of the day, downturn. Hit resistance, downturn. Hit resistance, downturn. Let's see. Let's see. I know that this is resistance, downturn. 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 Now we back at resistance. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let me load up my contract. Yeah, I gotta go with this one. Yeah. Oh, I missed it, bro. Missed it. Okay, this SPY puts. Hit it again, downturn, but we're building higher lows. Okay, let's see. Creeping on the come up. Creeping on the come up. It's 9:45. Ooh, good jump. 571.63. Let's see what's gonna happen. If it goes back under, let me change this color. Let me change this color. If it goes back under, resistance, support, I gotta get in. If it breaks this line, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger for my fourth trade. Depending on what the next candle do. Let's see. We at support. I'm not in yet. I'm not in yet. I don't like these higher lows, bro. I ain't gonna pull the trigger. I don't like these higher lows. That's a higher low, higher low, higher low. I don't like this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a line right there. I don't like this. I don't like that. That's why I didn't pull the trigger. We're showing higher lows, short-term higher lows. That's why I didn't pull the trigger. Because of that. This right here. No go. Because we're starting to build higher lows short term. So I didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger. Let me look back. Because I just now started looking at the spot today. Yeah, we on high lows. All the way down. No, I can't do it. I can't pull it to the downside. I can't do it. Let's see. Hey, I can't do it. That wouldn't be a smart trade. That wouldn't be a smart trade. Unless it cracks it. Let's see. See what NVIDIA's doing. Everything is red. Oh, yeah, yo. Go. Paco. Paco. Back up to the resist. Oh, wait. I'm just not peeping what's going on. Just not peeping. Bull flag. We're headed to the corner. We're headed to that corner. Let me move this up, right? We are in the bull flag. Up. And you see we are in the flag. Not a perfect bull flag, but it is a bull flag. Let's see. Let me see what it look like on the 3-minute. Yep, we are in the bull flag pattern. This is the pole, right? This is the flag. Trying to get deep in this corner. Is it? Yep, we are in the flag. Yep, we are in the bull flag pattern. Broke it. Broke it a little bit too early. We're in the bull flag pattern. Okay, let me move. Semi-bull flag pattern. Let's see how this bull flag pattern gonna turn out. Because it's looking to go, as long as it can stay up, down, up, continue to go up, it's gonna be a major move right there. Major move. We can get into the corner of this triangle. It's gonna be a major move, bro. I'm about to switch my contract right now. Let's see. I'm gonna switch it from, switching my contracts. See if we can go and get that bull flag pattern before lunchtime. Coming up on 10 o'clock. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if we're gonna complete this bull flag pattern. Let's see. See, if I was on my Charles Schwab, I could have both sides of the ladder pulled up. I can have my call contracts on the left side, my put contract on the right side, because it's two different things that's happening right now. And I could be able to get in or out of either one within a split second. But I only got one side of the ladder up, which is a call. But I'm waiting for this to form, and we have a breakout inside of when we get into the corner of this triangle. I'm looking for a major breakout, and it's about to be 10 o'clock. So we about to see what's finna happen. I'm not in anything. I'm just watching. Let's see. Can we get that push up for the breakout? Get that push up for the breakout. Getting kind of hard to stay inside the triangle. That play, let's see, can we get back inside the triangle? If we don't get back inside the triangle, this play is off the table, and we're gonna dump. If this don't continue to go up inside of this triangle, we're going to dump. Seems like that's what's happening now. But we got to get back inside of this triangle real quick. So I think I'm switching my contracts again. Can we get back inside the triangle? 30 seconds left on the counter. Can we get back inside that triangle? I don't think it's gonna happen. So I need to move this line up. I need to change the color of this line to red. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna have to erase. Yeah, we broke the triangle. That's clearly out of play. Wait, let's see. We might can go back inside of it. Let's see. Let me just hold on for a few more minutes and just watch and see, can we get back inside of that triangle? Yep, back inside of the triangle. Next candle. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Come up to another touch. Coming up to another touch. Uh-oh. Come on. Let's see. It's 10 o'clock. I'm out of here. So Wall Street is the new block. Earn, spend less, invest. That's my time, y'all. Appreciate you for joining me. It's the Stock Sniper. I'm out.